Hey guys, I'm Samuel, and welcome to Moser Meadows Records. As I mentioned in a previous video, the company Master of Memory has been having me do some very fun pictures for helping people remember numbers. The picture I'm drawing today is the strangest massage parlor I've ever seen. Actually, the only one, come to think of it. And it will consist of several objects representing the number set of 50. I spent a whole lot of time on this one because there was a lot I needed to learn in the process, and there's a lot for me to show you. So this one's going to be divided into two videos, and we are going to focus on the guy in the middle and the person applying lipstick in the bathtub. If you feel very lost on how this number system works, you can go back to my previous video. I don't really explain it much better there, but I explain it a little bit more on the sunken ship picture that I drew. I hope you have fun and learn a lot. Alright, so as I was working this whole thing out, the original picture I made had several lines because I was trying to figure out the perspective and stuff. So I traced it to make the lines more clear and precise. And I made a paper with a grid on it to help scale up certain parts of this picture so we can get a close-up on the different sections. This has someone in a bathtub. You can't make them out, you just see their lips and they're applying lipstick. This one has a receptionist in a luge falling off of her counter. And these two boxes will have other pictures as well. There's more you can see that I need to trace. So let's start with this guy. He's using a lace doily to massage his armpit. Don't ask, I have no idea. Now, since this is all happening in the same room, some of these pictures will overlap and you get a little preview of something else. Here's the girl who's lying down on the massage table. Now I'm going to draw her closer up for this other grid. And because there's so much I'm going to have to fit in here, I'm going to have to turn it at an angle. Because there's three objects we need to use: the wallet, the Halloween pumpkin, and the balloon. And they all have to fit inside the square. The wallet represents the number 51, the Halloween pumpkin represents the number 52, and the helium balloon represents 53. Scaling up is very helpful, but it can seem a little bit intimidating at first to figure out how to actually make this scale. But I recently discovered a very helpful trick for this, and I'll show you that quick before we scale up our first section. It's actually really easy to make your own scale, and that is first to make an X across your picture from one corner to the other, and then to make a cross going right through that X. And then, guess what? You can erase the X, and you have your first grid. Then you can make some more smaller X's inside those squares, and then you can make more grids with those. You can do this on a smaller scale, or you can do this on a bigger scale than what you originally have, but make sure your proportions are the same. Make sure you're making the X's all the way across the other or smaller picture, and the crosses as well. And then you can make your picture, and then make it again on that other one, just like putting together a puzzle. So here I have scaled up my picture of the boy massaging himself with a lace doily, like you do. And that drawing was really rough, so I'm tracing over it with a fresher paper and with a pen, so there won't be a bunch of random lines everywhere. I saved you the trouble of seeing that whole process. But I think it turned out pretty well. So rather than going clockwise and drawing the girl on the massage table, I skipped ahead to the person in the bathtub all the way at the right. I guess just to make sure that things stayed consistent all the way around. And this is the last one we're going to have time for in today's video. So just know that there will be another video coming out later with more of this drawing process and the coloring. Hit that like button and subscribe, and most importantly, have a very Merry Christmas.